Hello everybody, how's it going? It's me, Carl Scrizzle, and now with a working microphone, which is useful. Yeah, for some reason that decided it was stopping working, so I was talking without anything coming out. Here we are at Suzuka. It's the final round of the Everything Simulated GT3 Championship, and we are racing at the famous Suzuka International Circuit here in Japan. So should be quite a decent race. Interesting to see how it goes and what we're looking at overall. Hopefully we can get a somewhat decent result. That's going to be the main goal for today. Weather forecast is looking, well, it's not looking bright, but it's looking like it's going to be dry. There's a small chance of rain, so that should be interesting. If it does rain, that will really throw things for a loop. But even if it doesn't rain, Suzuka is a demanding track that is going to really be a tricky one to get absolutely right. This first section is going to absolutely boil the tyres alive, and there's a lot of fast sweeping corners where it's easy to make a mistake and find yourself very quickly into the kitty litter, or even worse, into a barrier. So it's going to be a race of keeping an eye on things and making sure that we don't end up in a horrible spot. Hopefully it will go better than it did at the Nordschleife on Sunday. The other thing as well, it's very easy to get an off track here. Just with two wheels, not with all four wheels. 1080R is going to be a constant challenge. But let's try and get a flying lap underneath us. Tyre wear is going to be fairly high here. Degradation will be fairly high, so that's going to be something to keep an eye on. It's going to be an endurance race, so we will have a mandatory pit stop and be changing our tyres and refueling. Go, got into the 202s, that's not bad. Now, if you're new to this series, if you've not watched this before and you don't know about this series, it is a Pro-Am series, so we're racing against pros and amateur drivers, and I am very much in the amateur class. So what that means is that drivers with a P next to their name are in the pros class, and then anyone else is in the amateur class. Definitely got a better lap in us, so that's some good news. Now, GT racing means we're going to be racing against different cars, so there is a balance of performance to try and keep everything even, but not necessarily always the case. The Beamer tends to struggle a little bit in some tracks, and especially tight, slow corners, it's a real bit of a pain to drive. But I love the Beamer, so I will stick with it no matter what, even if there is a slightly faster car out there. Gotta stick to your brand. But got a little bit of speed in the car, which is good. So easy to run wide through those corners as well. Okay. But tyre wear is going to be a big issue today in this race. as you can see, the tyres getting pretty chewed up pretty quickly. So that is going to be a big thing in the race, is trying to keep those tyres alive. I think that's going to be a constant battle. So trying to keep those tyres in a good condition is going to be crucial, I think. Alrighty, let's look at the times. So Dyson into the 159s. Only 2.5 seconds off, really, so that's not bad. There are some very, very quick drivers in here with some very good I ratings. Well, they are a bit alien-like on these road courses, so not being terribly far off is a good thing for me, although we are last in the timing with a 2.25. Could possibly get down to a 2.0, I reckon, but I will have to see with that. Now, what I just want to do is take out some fuel. Because running there with race fuel in the car just adds that little bit of extra weight, of course. And one other thing we might do is jump into a Discord room. And see if we can snag Mr. Mark Jansen. Mark, how you going, mate?
Good, mate. You?
Yeah, good. I'm currently streaming, just so you know.
Yeah, righto.
So you know, just use all the terrible racist terms and swear words you can just to get me.
Oh, shut up, you freaking nutter!
Get the channel nuked off the server.
That's it.
How are you going, anyway?
Yeah, good. Good now that I got that information today.
Oh, absolutely, that is great to hear. So, yeah, I'll chat to you a bit later on that.
Yeah. What, you want some of my drugs?
Oh, absolutely.
No, I'm keeping them to myself.
Ah, it's not fun.
This track's not fun.
What do you mean? It's a perfectly easy track to do. It's not like it involves a lot of like light braking and footwork to get it working.
Yeah. I'm glad everyone voted to stay just at the 60-minute and not blow it out to 75.
Yeah, I'm glad about that. So you're gonna race tonight, or are you just gonna watch from sidelines?
No, I'm racing. I'm trying to complete a lap. I can get one lap in, but I just can't get that second lap in.
The second one's the hard one though. Like that's the one where the track changes.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. I've got these Mustangs flying past me.
Okay, going to try just using medium friction brakes. See if that just gives us a little better braking.
Oh, oh, oh.
Do you have a bit of an off, Mark?
Yeah. I get parts of the track right, but I can't put it all together.
Luckily, many years of racing this place on Formula 1 games, so I know the track layout.
How are these guys getting under 2 minutes?
I don't know. I think they're some kind of alien creature.
Oh. Please don't tell me. There's been no one to change cars, has there?
I'm there thinking, cracking a 202. I'm like, yeah, that's a decent lap, and just everybody's so much faster.
Yeah. I'm ready to race. Cars we got tonight.
16, I think.
I didn't put this week's points up because I don't want anyone knowing how close it is at the top.
Oh yeah. It'll be interesting to see who gets it. because there's some good close rivalries there.
Mm-hmm. Well, with the Pro-Am, there's one of 4 drivers that can win, and depending what happens in the Pro, it will come down to it'll come down to what happens in the race for the Pro drivers.
Nice.
Next week might be a bit of fun.
What's happening next week?
Oh, we might do a V8 Supercar Legacy tour. Oran Park, maybe Phillip Island.
Cocked up my brake in there. It's not good. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
That was going really well until it wasn't, that lap.
That's how a lot of them go.
It wasn't terrible, but it was just like there was a couple of little mistakes in there, and like a second off of Joshy Micklemore, and it's like, ugh. That was better. Managed to get it into a 2:01.8, so that's the fastest lap I've done. So still way off the pace though, of course.
Not that far, not as far as I will be.
Well, that's true.
As I said, mate, next year's different.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to do you for like having enhancements. It's, you know, you're gonna have an unfair advantage on us all.
Yeah, what, a knee that works?
Exactly. I don't have one of those. It's not fair. That's going to be so good. Having two working legs makes a huge difference in racing. Even having like 1.5 working legs makes it better. Like,
well, doesn't look like the rain's coming tonight.
no. A little bit sad about that, because it might have been the unfair advantage that I needed to get a somewhat okay finish.
Yeah. You're doing the stream through YouTube, aren't you?
Yes, just on my channel. hopefully tonight goes better than it did on Sunday.
Yeah.
As I say, so I switched to slicks way too early, and the track was so greasy. Like, it was fine for most of the lap, but there was just one of the dips. I can't remember which corner it is, but well, I mean, there's so many corners around the ring that it's impossible to remember which one's which. So most of the time for us, not mere mortals, but went through a dip, and of course the water was sitting at the bottom of the dip, so it just aquaplaned instantly, and it was just like tore the left front wheel off, and
yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, what's your YouTube channel?
Huh?
What is your YouTube channel?
Skreezilla, S-K-R-E-E-Z.
Hang on, S-K-R.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Double E.
Double E.
Z.
Z.
I.
I.
Double L.
Double L.
A.
A. That's it. Nothing else.
Yeah, it's nice and simple. Do we want to try another lap, I wonder? Probably not.
You better go out and do some laps, mate. You're gonna have a viewer in a minute.
Yeah, but he's going to criticise me. He's going to see where I'm doing wrong.
No, he hates. He's not a circuit track person.
Yeah, he's still. I guarantee he's still better than me, though.
I was going to make tonight's round double points, but when I seen how close it was, I thought, nah, I'm not doing that.
Nah, like, unless you state it at the start of the season as well, I don't think it's worth doing. Like, it might be a good idea for next year to have the final round be double points, but then again, it's one of those things of just like, it might keep the numbers up a little bit just for that final race.
No, I won't. I won't do the final race. If I do it, it'll be Sandown.
What's the final race?
Bathurst 90-minute.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, that would be a good double pointer, though.
Bathurst.
Yeah. Because it's like the trophy, like the pinnacle round. You know what I mean? Like. Trouble is, they're all Australian tracks, so I'm useless at them.
Yeah. Best you go out and do some practice then.
No, me practice? No.
Well, what British one? Oh, we've got Brown's Hatch next year.
Yeah, I love Brands. I mean, I wish we were going back to Donington because I adore that place, but
I was thinking about it, but I didn't want to put the same tracks in both years. You know what I mean?
yeah.
We're going to Silverstone and Brown's Hatch in England. Circuit Solder, Magna Core, Motorland, Oregon.
Yeah, I don't know how Aragon's going to go because that's a really tight bite circuit. Should be interesting.
Oh, that's like Winton. But there's a few nominated for all 4 series, so
Yeah, I've seen some good numbers coming in, so that's good to see. Like, I'm just going to be running what I feel like next year, I think. I'm not sure I'm going to do like a full season.
That's all right, mate.
I'll do the GT3s, I think, but like I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the oval stuff.
Yep. Well, that's the same as me. I'm not 100% sure whether I'm going to run Xfinity and Cup, you know. I'm definitely going to run... Well, I'm going to miss probably the first five rounds, so...
Yeah.
Because on 15th... hang on, let me pull up my calendar.
He's going to miss my birthday, you bastard.
Because I won't be able to race anything to even remotely until the 19th of February, and that's 4 rounds.
Yeah.
In Cup. Four rounds in the GT3. It's almost 5 rounds in the trucks. That'll be one round in the Cup cars.
Bollocks.
And 2 rounds in the Xfinity.
Means you can come in late and secure yourself a drive by getting a win for the playoffs.
Yeah.
You're doing...
I still don't know how we're going to go at Lime Park and Lime Rock, I should say, and Lucas Oil in the trucks.
That should be fun. It's a fun little track, Lime Rock.
Mm. I actually thought Ed may have come out tonight.
I think he's busy at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the Beamer's a bit of a... It's not exactly great to drive around here.
think it might be a bit of a boring race tonight with so low numbers.
Sorry, what was that, Mark?
I think it might be a bit boring tonight with such low numbers.
Yeah, like last week was pretty low. Well, last race was pretty low too. We had some good racing, but just it's would be much nicer to have like a good strong field again.
Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is.
But it always happens at the end of the season.
Yeah, it's last race of the year.
As I say, I think that's why it might be good to do the double points for like the final couple of races, maybe.
Mhm.
Because Bathurst will draw people in because it's Bathurst, but having sort of an extra double points, like a couple of double point races, could just bring back people because then they've got more of a chance of getting the points that they are missing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well. So the two tracks that are still up for question, we can make one of them a double point race, because they're both sprint races, and then we can do either Sandown or Bathurst as a double point.
Yeah, I think that could work quite well. Like, I think we're going to get quite a big shout for Bathurst because it's Bathurst, so maybe Sandown would be a good option.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what I was thinking. And then that way, going into the final round, it may turn out like this year where we're close in both classes.
Mm. And may entice people to carry on at the end of the season.
Mhm.
We've got some very quick AMs out there tonight, Mark.
Sorry?
No, we've got some very quick amateur drivers out there. Brad Cooper, James Lawrence, and Reese Wakefield are bloody quick.
Well, when you look at it down from first down to 10th, it's close. It's under a second in all of them.
Yeah. I know, he's... Like, there are some really quick guys out there. Even down to me, it's not that much difference. No. Like, Brad's got a better lap in him. I know Brad Finley's got a better lap in him than that.
See, yeah, Brad definitely, yeah. I think Brad's sandbagging there a bit.
But this is the tricky bit with the Pro and the AMS settings for how we got it, because, well, as you know, it just doesn't always reflect on skill level.
Oh. Well, I'll move up to 10th place in the championship.
Nice.
Sure of it.
I can't remember where I'm sitting. I think I'm like 6th or something, aren't
I? You are sitting 6th.
I should have that secured then, I reckon.
Yep. No, I won't move into 11th. In the 10th.
Nah.
I'm stuck in 11th. I won't. That'll be it. 11th for me.
Well, considering you've been struggling so much this season, you've done well.
Hmm.
Like, I'm still chuffed I got a podium. Like, that was... You know, I wasn't expecting to do much in the championship, but getting a podium, that was a big highlight for me.
Yep. No, you've driven really well. Your driving since I first met you on here has improved out of sight,
Oh,
and
thank you.
that's something you should be proud of.
I mean, been a lot of... Obviously,
Hang on,
recovering's helped a bit.
Hang on, mate. Hi, guys. Why is this not working? Hey guys, just a reminder that you all need to stop for tyres tonight, being the last endurance race. And thanks for coming out and racing for the season and having a fun time. I don't know if that went through or not.
Yeah, I heard it. No, I mean, like, obviously, since getting the spinal surgery, that's been helped a lot because having my left leg back has been useful.
Mm.
But also having more seat time. That's the thing. Is like you, Mark. You know, barely had any seat time the last couple of seasons because we've been too busy. Either A, being sick, or B, being caught up in commentary booths.
Yeah, that's it. Come on, Brad. There you are. I've got Jonesy next to me. You've got him behind you.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, you're gonna need it. See who goes spearing off in turn one.
I'm going to put a bet it's either going to be you or me.
No, I won't. If I'm going off, I'm taking you with me.
Okay.
You know that. You know that.
You do owe me, so it's fair enough. You just get one.
That's going to wait until the truck season.
Until I'm leading a race.
Yep.
Alright, good luck, mate.
Yeah, you too. No. Jesus.
At a moment in 130R.
Mm-hmm.
Not the best place to have a moment.
No, it's taking the left front off it.
Oh, ouch.
I won't be driving the Audi next year.
What are you thinking about?
Porsche.
Yeah. I think a lot of people are going that way. It's such a better balanced car.
Yep. Oh.
Should join me in the Beamer Brigade, Mark. We can both complain about this thing not working together.
Yeah, sorry, just on the phone while I was in the pits.
Ah, no worries, mate.
Well, there goes my incident-free race that I was trying for.
Ben's had a big one in the Degners.
There. Oh, made it through that time.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Mark.
I'll stay inside, boys. Stay inside.
Mark, that was so dangerous, mate. Don't break on the racing line, please.
I caught it. I'm staying inside.
It's an awkward place to catch people there.
No, what was it going to do?
Yeah, you...
Stay on the inside and stop like that, or stay in the race and cause an incident?
Didn't cause a crash, so that's the main thing.
Yeah.
So, speaking of dangerous stuff, Steve.
I'm sorry, is that how you drive?
Unfortunately, I can't fit my car into half a car's space.
Tell you what, it's bloody hard to pass it.
Mm-hmm. I did. My corner struck again.
Oh no. You got the meatball?
Oh yeah. Just didn't take out the corner, it took out the whole front.
Ooh, ouch.
So 10 minutes. Oh. I don't know how he said I was on the racing line. I was nearly off the track on the left.
Sorry, Mark, I didn't hear that much. Crew chief was chatting.
I was just saying, I don't know how he was saying I was on the racing line. I was that far left.
Yeah, you were nowhere near the racing line there. I think the only issue was a few people were trying to overtake there. So that's where it got a little bit dicey.
That's not my problem. They choose to overtake there on a hairpin.
Yep. Having a good battle with Ben Wilkes at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, when I come back in, I'm out having a cigarette, and when I come back in, I'll jump in and watch you for 10 minutes.
Trying to catch up to Joshy at the moment, Joe Micklemore.
Yep.
Right, we're pretty close fight at the moment, so...
Yeah, that's like what you said though. The racing, even with the low numbers, has been close racing.
Finally got me.
Oh, Jonesy's still behind you.
Yeah. No, we had a good fair few laps there battling. Like,
Yeah.
it was real close stuff as well. And like, me and Ben were side by side through the front S's for a fair few laps. Oh, Micklemore just had a big off.
Hello, is there anyone in here?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Hey, Abs.
Hey, what's been happening?
Just in the GT3 race at the moment. I am broadcasting
I
on
can hear
YouTube
you.
as well, so just so you know.
I can hear your pedals going.
Yeah. World's loudest sim rig.
Sounds like it, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. How you been keeping?
Yeah, alright.
Good.
Seen you in a few races, but haven't talked to you for a while.
Yeah. Had some good racing as of late, which is nice. Just wish the results were so good.
I don't know, Carl. You're on the admin. Should we let that Adam Ariel bloke into the oval track stuff?
Yeah, you'd have to think twice about that, wouldn't you?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I've raced him a few times. It's definitely.
Deros.
Bit of a troublemaker.
It's been known to be in the past. I wouldn't let him in if it was me, but
It's the Mark Johansson bloke I'm worried about.
Don't worry, he'll punch you just as good as anyone else.
Yeah, but he punches like a sailor. You know, it's not going to do anything.
Yeah. You're not going to run the GT3's ads?
probably not, mate. I'm a bit hopeless at GT3s.
So am I.
Yeah, but I don't race that often, so I don't feel like getting stomped every time I do.
Yeah, it's not a good feeling. Like,
just every second round, I don't mind getting stomped. I gotta get a good one in there every now and then.
it's when you set a really fast lap and you think, God, that was quick, and then you find out you're like 5 seconds slower than everybody
Oh,
else.
mate, isn't that a kick in the teeth? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of time trialing. Hey Carl, how are you sitting in that qualifying series?
Uh,
The NASCAR.
oh, I'm not doing that.
I know? I thought you were in there.
No, I'm just doing the trucks, that's all.
Oh, you're just doing the trucks on Friday
Yeah,
night. That's where
yeah.
I've got it mixed up. Righto. Sorry about that.
That's alright.
Somehow sitting in the top 50 for that.
Nice.
Not good. It's not good enough to get in, but
No.
that's all right. I never was going to get in, but just a bit of fun.
No, that's the thing, it's like, I've been having fun in the trucks, like, just pootling around and seeing what I can do. I've not been doing any practice or using any setups.
Yeah.
So it's just been really just using the stock setup and seeing how it goes. But I had some good results at least.
Yeah, you've been driving alright.
Thank you. Yeah, there's been some good racing as well. That's the main thing. I've been just wanting to just get that little bit side-by-side racing.
Cheers, Jason.
Yeah.
Hello, mate.
There's some super fast guys in there though. Like fast every lap kind of guys.
But I'm hoping it, will help me a little bit for the next year, and hopefully fixed setups will go quite well.
Yeah, I think I've learned a bit in that series from like trying to keep up with everyone.
Yeah. It was like Friday was pretty much the only night I didn't have broadcasts on, so I was like, yeah, I can actually do this now. But it's opened up a little bit now, so that's nice. Can actually do a bit more racing rather than just sitting behind a desk and talking about it.
Talking about it, yeah.
Yeah.
There's some qualifying series that's got a weird set of rules on it.
Yeah.
Like, just some weird things I've picked out that you can't protest over. So, like, you know how people, most series have the 2 car lengths rule
Yeah.
on restarts? Kind of doesn't have that. So guys can actually take a flying leap at it, and if they get it right, no harm, no foul.
Yeah.
Which is surprising.
I think there's a couple of rules that are going to need to be tightened up a bit.
Like if you do it and you cause a crash, then you'll go down for it. But if you do it and you get away with it and you don't get a penalty off iRacing, happy days. There's another one, I think pushing or something, I can't remember, like some sort of pushing rule where you can knock a driver out, but if you don't cause a yellow flag, there's no penalty for it.
Yeah.
It's very interesting to see.
Be interesting to see who takes advantage of that.
Well, a lot of guys, because I'm in second split, so a lot of guys were, and I'm like, right, well, if that's the way we're going to play, and if that's the rules, then I may as well join you. Start pushing people around as well.
Get nice and aggressive.
Yeah. Well, if you don't, you just get swamped on on restarts. They just swamp you, man. It's not very fair, but anyway, that's the rules. It's the rules.
Like, a couple of boys in there really need to learn about over racing as well. I found, like, on the Friday night sometimes, like, especially with the cautions and people just dropping back too far and not catching up to the pace car.
Yeah. Yeah, I found that.
I've had a few instances of that where it's been just aggravating, and I've gotten a black flag because of somebody just not doing it right.
Yeah, definitely. You wouldn't be the only one that's had that. There's a few people have copped that before. My biggest thing for the Friday night one is I'm not a good qualifier.
No, neither am I.
So like I struggle just to get in the top 40. But I find I'm actually a better racer than most of the guys that can qualify in ahead of me.
Yeah. Well,
especially under long greens.
That's how I sort of kept it in for the season, because I was in the top 20.
Yeah.
So I was automatically qualified for most of those races.
Yeah. I only came in late because I was still working FIFO. I'm not anymore, but
Yeah. But in the playoffs, I've been very close to not qualified a few times.
yeah. I felt bad the other week because I think I'd qualified in and knocked out. Oh, I qualified well and truly qualified in, and DJ got knocked out.
Yeah.
He was the only driver that got knocked out. But my internet died.
Oh no.
Like as soon as we went to start, my internet cracked it, and I went, I feel really bad now because if my internet died earlier,
Yeah.
he would have got in and done his race. But anyway, that's life. We all had a chance to qualify.
I've snuck in like a couple of times. I usually forget to put qualifying tape on. That's my issue. I'm just out there on race tape.
Yep. My big issue is I don't know. I just like choke when it comes to quali. Like I think it was last Friday. I practiced, and my practice quali times would have actually put me in 7th place on the grid.
Yep.
No dramas. And then absolutely botched my quali. Just went like a second and a half slower. I don't know what it is, man.
I know the feeling all too well, unfortunately.
I practiced so many times so I'd get it right for a change, and then come out the gate and just fun the bastard.
See, that's my thing, is if I put good practice laps in, I won't get a good qualifying lap in. I've got one good lap a night.
Yeah, right, okay. It's just obviously just the pressure of it. I don't know what it is, the pressure of it. And maybe, not even getting in just gets to me. I don't know. I do enjoy it though. I do enjoy actually having a 5-piece spot each week. I think last week we didn't have to fight for it though. There was enough guys.
It's been, as is tradition, there's been a bit of a drop-off.
Yeah, it's pretty normal near the end of a season though.
Yeah.
People realise they're not in it, so they'll go somewhere else.
I know. It bothers me, people like that, because it's like, I'm one of these drivers that just drives because I like driving and like like the racing, and it's like the championship's always a secondary thing, and it's like, why does it matter? Like, come for the race, you might get a victory or something.
You just never know. I find it funny because like sometimes I think I just get my ass kicked so much, but then I realise I only do 2 to 3 races a month.
Yeah.
So, then you realise what you're competing against, how many races and practices these guys, some of these guys do.
It's like the amount of time they put into their setup work and their practice sessions, and it's just like, Jesus.
I'm just, raising the I rating. Like a few of the boys, because I'm on the Rapid Theft team, that quali series. And just some of the boys like to raise their I rating up to get into the top split. Just put like 30 hours a week into it or something stupid like that.
How do they have that much time?
I don't know, man. Like the one I'm talking about, Jared, he's got like little kids at home and a wife, and I'm like, he works full time. Like, what the hell? He must just not sleep.
No. Well, that's the thing. It's like, I've got a lot of spare time. I just don't have a lot of health to do with it. So it's like, after a race, I'm bollocks. You can barely do anything for like 2 days. So
that's it. Especially the big ones. I remember once I went away from heel towing, right, after Bathurst one year.
Yeah.
I used to heel tow. Then I raced Bathurst, and then the next day I could barely walk. My knee was just so swollen. I went, I'll just get away with heel. I'm not going to do heel towing anymore.
That's the thing. It's like I had to, like before surgery, because I couldn't use my left leg for a fair amount of time.
Yep.
Because I lost feeling in it, and so I was having to right foot brake everywhere. And the last race I did before surgery was COTA in the trucks.
Yeah.
Oh God, I was glad I was having surgery like couple of days later because it meant I'd be put under and not have to feel the pain anymore.
Not have to feel the pain. Yeah, you wonder what you do it for sometimes, don't you?
Yeah.
Are you doing the Sunday night supercar ovals or not?
Nah. I can't be arsed with those things. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like, to me it's just like full throttle all the way round and like not really much else to do in it, you know.
Yeah, it is a bit. Depends which track, I guess.
Like,
But there's definitely the draft on them's super strong.
yeah.
Super strong.
It's basic because it is pretty much just super speedway racing everywhere, and it's just like, I love super speedways, but
Yeah, it is.
that to me they're a treat that I enjoy every now and again. If I do them every week, I very quickly get angry.
Yeah. Oh, my bloody teammate keeps turning me in that. It's driving me nuts. Sick of getting wrecked out by my own teammate. I was so grumpy the other night.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. You probably know who I'm talking about.
No. Someone else in this room that likes turning people when they're in the lead.
I wouldn't know who Mark's talking about. Yeah, he's
Trying to work together and he fucking turns you in the wall and he gets away with it and you fucking end your race.
See, I'm willing to accept that once or twice is an accident, but bloody 4 or 5 times in the season, and the season's not over, I'll start to go like, what's going on, man? Do you not want me out in front or what? Like, bit neglectful, but anyway. It's funny, it's only when he's pushing and I'm out the front, and when it's the other way around, I'm pushing him, there's no dramas.
damn it, my first 1X.
What track you on?
Suzuka.
Oh yeah. I haven't got that one, I don't think.
It's a bloody, it's a tedious track.
I've raced on other games, so I just haven't got on this one.
I don't know who picked it, they should be shot.
I do like the fact it's a figure of 8 though. Nice sprinkle of rain would be good right about now.
Unfortunately, it's not coming.
No. downshift, you bastard.
Go on, mate. 13 minutes to go.
Trying to. Trouble is, fucking for some reason, like, I don't know what it is, if it's the wheel getting hot or something like that, but I always find, like, later in the race, for some reason I can't downshift properly.
Yeah. Back in a minute.
You got magnetic shifters?
Yeah.
That's probably why then you're probably right on the money, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really frustrating. No, I might... It's just me being lazy. I should really plug in my actual shifter and, you know, do that rather than using the wheel one, but...
Mm.
Flappy paddles are just so useful.
Flappy paddles.
When they work.
I remember when they first came out on racing push bikes and we thought they were the duck's nuts.
Oh, the old Shimano gears.
Yep.
They were the absolute tits when you were young.
We were like, oh man, like a Formula 1 driver.
Yeah. First mistake of the race. Shift, you fucking thing. turning the wheel off and on again seems to have worked.
Another heat issue then.
Yeah. Hate technology.
Well, it's great until it doesn't work. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's much easier slowing the car down when you can actually downshift.
It makes sense.
It's Homestead tomorrow, isn't it? Oh, not tomorrow, Friday. For the trucks.
Or possibly, because it's Homestead on the officials, and they usually follow it, don't they?
Yeah.
Fuck, I might join to come out and race. Put you in the wall.
It's a fun
Yeah,
track,
yeah.
Homestead.
Do it.
that was purely accidental.
I'm glad it's the last lap.
That's not bad. 31 laps around here in an hour.
Yeah. Definitely feeling it.
So 60 divided by 31. That's a 1.93 minute average.
Sorry?
That's a 1.9 minute lap.
Yeah, those boys at the front are just stupidly quick.
Mhm. So even with Dyson winning tonight, he comes in second. So the pro guys will be Banks, Dyson, Finley, Jones, Bradbury, top 5.
Okay.
Uh, Martin will take out the Pro-Am.
Not a huge surprise, he's had a stellar season.
Thanks everyone for the team.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mark.
Good racing all. Woohoo! Over.
Has most everyone crossed the line almost?
Yep, everyone is across the line.
Yeah, well done guys. Thanks for coming out and racing this season. It's been a fantastic season 1. I can tell you congratulations to Jason Martin on the Pro-Am Championship, and congratulations to Stephen Banks on the Pro Championship.
Ooh.
Should I DQ Jonesy for doing post-race burnouts?
I think you can be lenient on him. Alrighty, that is over and done with. Thank you for joining me tonight. Yeah, it was a tough race. I'm absolutely knackered after that, I've got to say. Alright guys, till next time, this is me, Carl. It's Chris, and I'm wishing you all well. Thank you for joining me.